Hey guys, I have a couple of things to just update for my channel. I'm definitely interested in doing some requests, but I just really don't want to do typical requests that are always covers on YouTube. I'm not really, the best way to say this is I like good music. I do not like overplayed radio music that's always on. Typical songs that are always played, I'm more of like, I don't even know how to say this. I mean, I'll just go ahead and tell y'all what I listen to just so y'all know how I am. I am a big Tool fan, big A Perfect Circle fan, Puscifer, anything that has to do with Maynard, I'm all over that. Like, just to show y'all how obsessed I am. My boyfriend made this a couple years ago. It's really freaking cool. I love it. And then it has the perfect circle. And then some couple of symbols and stuff. I love this thing so much. He did such a good job. And I got this from my wallet that I bought. And there's Mr. Maynard there. He looks so beautiful. And I also have this really cool hat that I freaking love. And not to mention all the shirts that I have that definitely need to be washed right now because I wear them so much. Big Tool fan. Definitely a big 311 fan. Actually went and saw them not too long ago. I couldn't really cover any of their songs because you gotta have a lot of bass and drums and that, so couldn't do that to their liking. I definitely want to do a cover that I know will show me, not me trying to be them, That's why I do mostly my music on my YouTube. So that's definitely my top favorites. I also listen to a lot of 70s music and 60s music. I really, really love the Beatles. Everyone loves the Beatles. And I really, really, really freaking love Jefferson Airplane. I love Jefferson Airplane so much, and Jefferson Starship, anything Grace Slick in general. Like, I loved when she did the song Dreams. I just love her. She's freaking awesome. I mean, people that idolize people like, Britney Spears, and I don't even know half the people's names, but just because someone can sing all like Mariah Carey does not necessarily mean they have talent, because there's a lot of talent in singing deep. And from my perspective, I've been in choir since I was really, really young, and there's a difference between a soprano and alto, and there's a difference between a soprano 1 and soprano 2, etc. and all that. I was always soprano 1, soprano 2. I was never an alto or, a lower singer, but I definitely love to sing deeper than I do higher, because you can still make that high note with a deep tone, People don't realize that you don't have to sing your head off to sound like you're a good singer. So that's basically what I gotta say about that. I don't listen to all this crap that's on the radio. When I turn on the radio, I want to turn it off, because it's the same crap every freaking day. And if you listen to rock stations here and down in Houston area, they gotta play freaking Foo Fighters like every 5 or 6 minutes. I just don't. I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I don't like them. It's just I gotta like stuff that's better for me. Oh, y'all gotta check out this poster. This is a typical poster that you usually see in people's rooms if they're Led Zeppelin fans. I definitely am a Led Zeppelin fan. Gotta love the oldies. I mean, who doesn't? And if you don't like the old stuff, how can you like the new stuff? I mean, seriously, where do you think all the inspiration comes from? So that's definitely what I gotta say about that. And y'all wanted to know what I used to record, because I guess, I don't know, I have bad recording equipment, whatever that's supposed to mean. I use this piano whenever I'm doing typical piano stuff. I have an amp. It's a PV amp. It's just used basically for acoustic and voice. I have 2 microphones. The other microphone I have is pretty crappy, but this one's really good. It does not have the plate over it that blocks all the muffle, unfortunately. This is my favorite guitar. It's the only acoustic I own as of right now, And I own only Dean guitars as of right now because I love Dean. I mean, who doesn't love Dean? So I got this Dean. This is my baby. My dad won it for me from an auction. It's really fucking pretty looking. Like, it's got really, really awesome cherry wood in it, and it's just so beautiful. And I also have my Black Beauty, which I've seriously had this guitar, like, I think this was like the first, no, this wasn't the first electric. The first electric I ever had is this piece of crap. This is a Yamaha. It's not an Act 1 or anything like that, so it's not as bad, but it definitely does have the whammy bar right here. The strings are pretty warped and disgusting, so I don't use that guitar unless I'm really desperate. But this is the first really nice electric I ever got. This is a Dean as well. I mean, I'm a Dean freak. If you have a problem with that, then because every time someone sees this guitar, they want it because it's hot. Okay, look at this thing. It's freaking sexy. It's so beautiful. I love it. It is so nice. I mean, I don't have any like awesome pickups or anything like that, but I definitely have a good setup thanks to my dad. So thanks, Dad. Really appreciate it. Without you, I don't know where I would be. Alright, so just a little tour of my room. Look, I got Barbies. Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah, these are the Barbies I had when I was a kid. And here's some rocks that I painted because I get really bored sometimes. And this is my iPad. I mean, anyone that has an iPad knows that it can do magical things. I use my, can't look at my password. I used GarageBand, which I purchased. It was only like $5, I think. And I'm telling you, if anyone has GarageBand on the Mac computer, it's not the same as the one on iPad. This, I don't know why it's taking forever to load, probably because I have barely any battery, but this program really is fantastic. I mean, if you're really just trying to record something really quick and just get it over with, it's the thing to do. It has all the basic instruments that you will need. Piano, I mean, it has the bass and all that, and if you want to do some straight up drums, you know, you can do that. You don't have to worry about getting all the setup and all that in your room and taking up too much space. It works. It's great. I love it. It doesn't make perfectly great songs, but it's better than going and paying like $2 grand to have someone record your song for you. So that's what I use, and I know it's not the best, but I mean, I'm sorry guys, you're just gonna have to bear with me. I kinda don't have that much money. I don't really have that much, I mean, people don't realize how expensive this equipment is, so if my songs are a little bit crappy, I mean, you can kinda understand where I'm coming from. I'm just using what I have. So that's what I've been using, and it's been working out for me okay. I mean, it could be better, but that's what I have.